Generally, bleeding is of a minor nature and it includes small cuts, grazes, etc. However, bleeding may be a severe and life-threatening if a large vein or artery has been injured. Example, the jugular vein in the neck. Some wounds are associated with other injuries, bend the skin. Example, an organ injured by a stabbing, broken bones, which have pierced the skin. Symptoms and signs, but not all may be present. A wound with or without an embedded foreign object. Pain from skin surface wounds. Bruising or discolorization of the skin. Loss of normal function in the injured area. Pale, cold, and sweaty skin. How you can help? Apply direct pressure to the bleeding wound. Apply firm pressure over the wound. Use a sterile or a clean bulky pad and apply it firmly with a hand pressure. Apply a bandage to keep the dressing in a place. If bleeding is severe, do not waste time looking for a suitable padding, but be prepared to use the patient's hand or your hand to hold the wounds together if the patient is unable to do this unaided. Raise the injured area. If the wound is on a limb, raise it in a supported position to reduce blood flow to the injured area. If an arm is injured, you could apply an arm sling or elevation sling. Try to avoid any direct contact with the patient's blood or other body fluids. Use disposable gloves if possible. If gloves are not available, place your hands inside a plastic bag. If there has been any contact with the blood or any other body fluids, wash your hands or any blood splashed on your skin thoroughly with the soap and water as soon as possible after the incident. If you are concerned about a positive risk of infection, obtain advice from your doctor as soon as possible. If a foreign body is embedded in the wound, do not remove it, but apply padding on either side of the object and build it up to avoid pressure on the foreign body. Hold the padding firmly in place with a roller bandage or folded triangular bandage applied in a crisscross method to avoid pressure on the object. Keep the patient at a total rest. Even if the injury involves the arm or a upper part of the body, the patient should rest in a position of a greatest comfort for at least 10 minutes to help control the bleeding. Seek medical assistance. If the wound appears to be a minor and the patient is able to travel by car, arrange an urgent appointment with a local doctor to assess and treat the injury. If the injury is severe or the patient is very unwell, call 111 for an ambulance as soon as possible. For an ambulance to arrive, observe the patient closely for any changes in the condition. If blood leaks through the pressure pad and bandage, apply a second pad over the first. Use a tea towel or a similar bulky fabric and apply maximum pressure to the area. For major uncontrolled bleeding, quickly remove the blood-soaked pad and bandage and replace with a fresh bulky pad and bandage. The continuing bleeding may be due to the pad slipping out of position when the first bandage was applied.